Demian by Hermann Hesse, translated from the German by N. H. Priday and published in 1923. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit us at LibriVox.org. This book is read for you by Michelle Fry, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Introduction to Demian, the story of Emil Sinclair's youth. I wanted only to try to live in obedience to the promptings which came from my true self. Why was that so very difficult? In order to tell my story, I must begin far back. If it were possible, I should have to go back much further still, to the earliest years of my childhood, and even beyond, to my distant ancestry. Authors, in writing novels, usually act as if they were God, and could, by a broadness of perception, comprehend and present any human story as if God were telling it to himself, without veiling anything, and with all the essential details. That I cannot do, any more than can the authors themselves. But I attach more importance to my story than can any other writer to his, because it is my own, and it is the story of a human being, not that of an invented, possible, ideal or otherwise, non-existent creature, but that of a real, unique, living man. What that is, a real living man, one certainly knows less today than ever. For men are shot down in heaps, men of whom each one is a precious, unique experiment of nature. If we were nothing more than individuals, we could actually be put out of the world entirely with a musket ball, and in that case there would be no more sense in relating stories. But each man is not only himself, he is also the unique, quite special, and in every case the important and remarkable point where the world's phenomena converge in a certain manner, never again to be repeated. For that reason, the history of everyone is important, eternal, divine. For that reason, every man, so long as he lives at all and carries out the will of nature, is wonderful and worthy of every attention. In everyone has the spirit taken shape. In everyone creation suffers. In everyone is a Redeemer crucified. Few today know what man is. Many feel it, and for that reason die the easier, as I shall die the easier when I have finished my story. I must not call myself one who knows. I was a seeker, and am still, but I seek no more in the stars or in books. I am beginning to listen to the promptings of those instincts which are coursing in my very blood. My story is not pleasant. It is not sweet and harmonious like the fictitious stories. It smacks of nonsense and perplexity, of madness and dreams, like the lives of all men who do not wish to delude themselves any longer. The life of everyone is a way to himself, the search for a road, the indication of a path. No man has ever yet attained to self-realization, yet he strives thereafter, one ploddingly, another with less effort, each as best he can. Each one carries the remains of his birth, slime and eggshells of a primeval world, with him to the end. Many a one will remain a frog, a lizard, an ant. Many a one is top part man and bottom part fish. But every one is a projection of nature into manhood. To us all the same origin is common, our mothers. We all come out of the womb. But each of us an experiment, one of nature's litter, strives after its own ends. We can understand one another, but each one is able to explain only himself. End of introduction.